I'm at Iroquois Park on a beautiful Sunday morning. I'm hiking the Corbly Trail up to the top. I'm going to go to the North Overlook first, and then I'm going to hike around Summit Field. I'm looking down the hill, pretty far down the hill, and I see some chicken of the woods mushrooms. I have some jobs to do at home today, so I'm not going to stay at the park for long. It's going to be another humid day. I made it up to Sullivan Grove. Now I'm on my way to the North Overlook. I see a doe up there with a fawn. I'm not too close to them right now. I'll try to get a little closer. I'm a little closer. I can see the North Overlook. There's the doe. That doe with the fawn ran off over there. They're probably back in that wooded area. This is where they disappeared, and I don't see them. And I'm not going in there to try to find them. I'm approaching the North Overlook. It's another foggy day. Foggy or smoggy, whatever you want to call it. I'm on my way to Summit Field. There's a butterfly up in that tree. I think it's a spice bush swallowtail butterfly. It's hard to tell from here. I'm in Summit Field. This pond was all dried up, but with all the rain we've been getting, it's starting to fill back up. There's a butterfly that just landed on the ground in front of me. I think it's a spice bush. I've been seeing a lot of spice bush swallowtail butterflies lately. The swallowtail butterfly just got up and flew over here to the wild bergamot bee balm. I found a bumblebee on the wild bergamot bee balm and a smaller bee. It's a little foggy up here this morning. I see my favorite buck and his buddy up in that field. This is Summit Field. They're running off. There they go. That was my favorite buck, and the buck he hangs out with. Probably never find him again. Both of those bucks were bedded down, and then they got up and ran off. And I don't want to get out in that tall grass and get soaked like I did yesterday. I'm still in Summit Field. There's an eastern towhee up in the top of that tree. It's very dark this morning. There's no sun. A beautiful eastern towhee. Wish it wasn't so dark. I can't tell what that bird is. There's a butterfly on that milkweed. The bee just scared it off. This is a spice bush swallowtail butterfly. I think it's a female. I'm not positive. This one is a female eastern tiger swallowtail butterfly in the dark morph form. There's a bumblebee right next to it. That butterfly I called a spicebush swallowtail butterfly earlier was probably an eastern tiger swallowtail butterfly in the dark morph form, the female. A lot of bees, a lot of bumblebees flying around. There's a ruby-throated hummingbird up in that tree. I wished it wasn't so dark this morning. I've never seen so many bumblebees flying around. I'm in a very swampy area, and I see the swamp rose mallow is blooming. I think that's a male eastern tiger swallowtail butterfly, and I'm not sure what that is. There's this silver spotted skipper. There's another eastern tiger swallowtail butterfly. Where is it going? Just flew off. See a deer up there. It's a doe. Where did she go? I was thinking that doe might be the one that has a little fawn with her, but no sign of the little fawn. She disappeared back there somewhere. I'm definitely not going in there to try to find her. I see a doe and possibly a fawn. But they're in that very tall grass. That is a little fawn. I wish they'd get out in the open. They found a good place to hide. That's the pond down there. Is that where they're going? There's the spicebush swallowtail butterfly on the white false indigo. Now it's on the rattlesnake master. Now it's back on the white false indigo. Now it's flying off. There's the doe with the little fawn at the other end of this pond. There's the mama. And the little fawn's right next to her. That little fawn is so cute. pretty far away from me. There goes the little fawn. There's the mama. Where's that little fawn? There it is. There's the little fawn. There's the mama. This little fawn is posing for me now. But it's not going to let me get too close. There it goes. It ran back to its mama. I think I have enough pictures and video of them. I'm getting ready to take off. They're still very close to this pond. They're walking off now. That was fun, but I think I lost them. They took off in that direction. I'm on my way to my car now. I've got to go home and do my yard work. See a butterfly. What is that? Can't tell. Oh, that's a spice bush swallowtail butterfly. I'm passing the Monarch Way Station and Pollinator Garden on my way to my car. There's a bumblebee on the rattlesnake master. That's a indigo bunny up in that tree. Still very dark. I'm leaving Summit Field. I can see Top Hill Road in front of me. I'm cutting through Sullivan Grove. I'm going to take the Corbly Trail down to the bottom. I'm on my way down to the bottom. I saw this when I first started my hike, and now I'm finishing up. I'm right on top of it now. This is Chicken of the Woods. This mushroom is edible. I'm cutting through this wooded area to get down to my car, and I can see the golf course parking lot down there. That's where I'm parked. It is time for this old man to go home.